Hey everyone, Kaiser. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. We've got a brand new limited time side quest that's popped up. With this one, it seems to be about cooking. Now you are going to have to be Year 5 Chapter 19, I believe, in that range, in order for this to pop up. It says here though that when two Wizarding World renowned chefs show up at Hogwarts to host a cooking competition, you offer to help organize the event. But before there can be even a competition, you'll need to find some competitors. So I'm guessing Jay will probably be one of them. I as well will be one of them. I have no idea what we even get out of this, to be honest. It is going to be something, so let's head to the Great Hall for the announcement of this competition. Who are those people with Dumbledore? I don't know. It seems Professor Dumbledore has a big announcement to make. I wonder what it's going to be about. I have no idea, but as long as it keeps me from making more detention sandwiches, I'm happy to hear him out. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with those two women standing at Professor Dumbledore's side. They're like awfully familiar, but I can't quite place them. Who do you suppose they are, KC? Guest professors, relatives of someone at Hogwarts. What did they say in the very, very beginning? Let's go with relatives of someone at Hogwarts. I wonder if they're related to one of the students here at Hogwarts. Well, that would certainly explain why they look so familiar. You're absolutely right, Casey. These women are definitely related to someone here at the school. How do you know that, Tulip? Because I know exactly who they are. You do? Where are they then? You'll find out soon enough, Casey. Professor Dumbledore is about to speak. They must be related to Tulip then. Let's go take our seats. Dear students, I'm delighted to assemble you all here today for a truly special treat. We have here in our presence two of the Wizarding World's most renowned and distinguished chefs, Mary and Rosa Karasu. Oh, so they are related to her. Yes, Casey, they're my grands. You were right to guess that they were related to a student at Hogwarts. I didn't want to ruin the surprise. Surprise? What surprise? The Madames Karasu have graciously accepted my invitation to host a cooking competition at Hogwarts. Thank you, Professor Dumbledore. We're excited to be here to celebrate the school's wonderful student body. We will be asking each competitor to create a dish that reminds them of home and give it a magical twist. We are honored to have you, and to our students, I would encourage any budding young chefs to sign up. Everybody seems so excited. There's going to be a cooking competition here at Hogwarts? That sounds delicious. I agree. I wonder how the rest of our friends feel about the competition, and if they're thinking of signing up. Let's ask them and find out. Like I said, they sound really excited. I've always been curious to explore the culinary arts, but do you really? Splendid. It sounds like a lot of our friends are thinking about competing in the cook-off. I'll be very curious to see which of them winds up participating. Speaking of participating, there's something I'd like to discuss with you in private, Casey. What would you like to talk about, Tulip? I'll tell you after I speak to my grands, but without you, this cooking competition might not even get off the ground. Come meet me in the courtyard so we can talk. How mysterious. Alright, Tulip, I head over straight away. Well, I know what that is obviously already. I've got to organize everything. Of course, carry everything on my massive shoulders. You wanted to speak with me, Tulip? Yes, Casey. As you know, I'm granted here visiting Hogwarts for the cook-off, and I'm very excited. I had no idea that your grand were celebrity wizarding chefs. That was quite a surprise to discover. I had a feeling that they were a student relative, but I never would have guessed in a million years that it was you. Yeah, I don't talk about my family all that much, because most of my relatives are so boring, rigid, and strict.
Oh.
But my Grans are different. They're the only ones in my family who have always just let me be who I am. It's just too bad that I almost never get to see them, because of their busy schedules. I certainly know the feeling, Tulip. I don't get to see much of my family either. I've only just recently been reunited with my brother after a very, very long time. But the good news is, your Grans are here with you now. Yes, they are, and I really want to impress them since they made the trip all this way at Dumbledore's request.
Oh.
That's why I figured, who better to introduce them to than my most impressive and personable friend? We're friends? Humor, folks. Casey, meet Mary and Rosa Karasu. It is such a pleasure to meet you both. Tulip has told me... Well, up until a few moments ago, Tulip actually told me very little about you. Ha! Did you hear that, Mary? He's heard nothing about us. Your honesty is refreshing, Casey. To be fair, our little sproutling hasn't told us a single thing about you either. Psh, don't pay Rosa any mind. She's just teasing. We all know about the famous curse breaker of Hogwarts. Oh, well hello. How very European. That's what they say, right? Alright, let's not get too mushy or we'll make Mary cry. Did you already tell Casey the good news? What good news would that be, Tulip?
Huh.
I was just about to get to that. We've asked your little sproutling here to organize a cook-off for us. That's splendid, but Tulip, won't there be a lot of responsibility? You hate responsibility. It's true. Responsibility is something I usually avoid, like an exploded dung bomb. But this time, I really want to make my Grans proud. That's precisely why I wanted to talk to you, Casey. If this event is going to go off without a hitch, I'll need help organizing it, and I immediately thought of you. You thought of me? I'm touched.
Oh.
After all, you did an amazing job organizing Madame Pince's Valentine's Day ball. Of course, Tulip, I'd be happy to co-organize a cook-off with you. Seriously, you'd be willing to help me? I love cooking. I want to spend time with you. I want to impress your Grans too. I mean, they're all pretty good options. But I'm a sucker for romance, I guess. Plus I want those sweet, sweet points. I'm a point whore. Absolutely, Tulip. I've been hoping for an opportunity to spend some more time with you lately.
Oh.
I feel the same way. Organizing the cook-off will be a great excuse for us to hang out.
Oh.
I'm so happy, Casey. The cook-off is guaranteed to be a success with you by my side. Where would you like to begin? Well, we can't have a competition without proper contestants. Do you have any in mind? Let's discuss which one of our friends might be the best candidates. Jay. Badia apparently too as well might be interested. Me. Maybe Marilla? Maybe she secretly loves to cook? It'd be interesting if like Barnaby was like a top chef. It sounds like our ideal candidate is someone who is not only good in the kitchen, but inventive and artistic too. Yes, that's right. Anyone can follow a recipe, but it takes someone with vision to create a culinary masterpiece. How does that Muggle saying go about? Breaking a few eggs? Oh, never mind. I can't remember. Well, if it's someone creative we're looking for, I'm pretty certain I know is a perfect candidate to approach first. Who's that, Casey? Badia Ali. I'll go track her down and see if she'd like to compete, and maybe we'll have our first contestant. So, no Barnaby? Oh yay, another page. Only like 1,000 to go. Oh wait, I can't do that because I'm past a certain point. So I can't do the only limited time side quest that I am missing. I had purposely skipped it because I was too busy trying to catch up and grind the attributes for the actual chapters. What are you reading, Badia? I was just admiring this book of collected artwork by Mangetta Comstock. She's famous for painting eyes that follow you around, but her early works are the ones I find truly eye-catching. What brings you to this section of the library, Casey? I came to see you, Badia. I promised Tulip I would help her find contestants for the cook-off. She's very determined to make her Grans proud, so we're looking for outstanding people who really impress. Naturally, I thought you would be a perfect candidate. Have you ever considered signing up? The cook-off does sound like a lot of fun, but I'm not exactly known for my culinary skills. Why do you think I would be perfect for a competition like this? Cooking is a form of art. Cooking requires vision. I mean, cooking can be an art. And you need vision in painting, right? But I go with the first one. Because cooking is a form of art. Instead of painting with colors, you'd be creating a composition of flavors. And there's no finer artist in this entire school than you. Well, I have been thinking about exploring other mediums lately. Alright, Casey. For the sake of art, I'll consider signing up. But if I do, I'd have no idea what dishes to make. Perhaps I can help you with that, Padilla. Let's discuss some options. I do like Flavor Town. Like in general, I like flavor. There's one thing I don't really like in cooking though, and it's when they have something, let's say, savory, and then they add something like really sweet to it because they say it's supposed to balance it better, and it's good for like your flavor palette or whatever. I don't like that. If it's savory, keep it savory. If it's sweet, keep it sweet. Don't be mixing things all together. Thanks for getting the creative juices flowing, Casey. You've helped me realize I have many delicious family recipes to choose from. But my absolute favorite is the fish stew my mom makes. It's a meal that most reminds me of home. Oh yeah, that's right, they have to do something that reminds them of home, I think. Or where they're from, or something? I forget already. It sounds like you found the perfect dish for the cook-off, Padilla. Indeed, but there is a problem. Oh, what's that? If I'm going to be making fish stew, I'll need fish, and I want my main ingredient to be fresh and delicious. I know muggles use some sort of strange rod contraption to catch fish, but I don't have one of those. If you can help me find a fresh, delicious fish, I promise to enter the competition, Casey. You got yourself a deal, Padilla. And as for the fish, I think I know someone who might be able to help. Barnaby? The same friend I go to whenever I need anything that's hard to find. J. Kim. By the way, he's probably going to enter as well. Thanks for agreeing to help us out, Jay.
Oh.
You were my chef assistant when I made the treacle fudge for Pitch, Casey. Now it is my pleasure to return the favor for you. I hear you two are in the market for some fresh fish. We are. I'd like to enter the cooking competition, and I need to find a delicious fresh fish for my stew. Isn't there a fish already on the table? Is that a fish? What is that? Well, you come to the right person, and the right place. I must admit, I'm a bit confused as to why he asked us to meet you here at the Three Broomsticks. You spend so much time down in the kitchen with Pitts. I just assumed you'd be able to find a fresh fish for us there. Yeah, about that. Pitts is not very happy you're taking over his kitchen for the cook-off. I think you'll find him to be less cooperative when it comes to lending out ingredients. But don't worry. We can get what we need right here, at the place with the best fish and chips in town. The Three Broomsticks. Oh, that's a great idea, Jay. But do you think Madame Money would be willing to give us fish? We could always just nick one from the back. I think Padilla and I would prefer to just do the right thing and ask. Yes, there are many things I'm willing to do for the sake of my art, but stealing is not one of them. Suit yourself. Oh, that's fish and chips. Alright, you three, what can I get for you? Be direct, use flattery. Let's just get this over with. Padilla here needs some fresh fish for a cooking competition. Can you spare some for her? It would really mean a lot to me, Madame Rosmerta. Well, you do get right to the point, don't you? I appreciate that. It is so busy here today, and as usual, I am understaffed. As it just so happens, I do have some fresh fish in the back. But I do run a business after all, and I can't give free fish out away to every patron who asks. We understand, Madame Rosmerta. You get a lot of people asking for raw fish, do you? What Jay means is, perhaps we could trade you something in exchange for your fish? A barter? Yes, that could work. But what could you possibly have to offer me that might be of use? I'm sure if we put our heads together, we'll be able to come up with something. In the past, we've always just helped her. Because she's always understaffed, right? But Emma's murder, the pub seems extra busy today, and it sounds like you haven't had any time to clean it. That's the understatement of the year. What if we could offer you an item to help you tidy the place up? Would that be worth trading for a fish? Do you have such an item? Of course I do. I'm Jay Kim, friendly purveyor of all rare and hard to find items. Allow me to introduce... These easy, clean, self-propelling scourers. They'll scrub your dirty floors, and the best part is, they're self-propelling, so you won't have to do a lick of work yourself. They're perfect. I could really use a box of those right about now. So, do we have ourselves a deal? Yes, I believe we do. I'll go into the kitchen and grab a fresh fish for you. Well, that was fun. That was absolutely brilliant. You found me a fresh fish for my stew, just as you promised. And just as I promised, Casey, you now have your first official contestant for the cook-off. Now split the news video, let's head back to Hogwarts so you can get started cooking a stew. And so I can find another contestant for the competition. I already have someone in mind. He's a fierce competitor and an excellent showman, the one and only Diego Kaplan. Diablo is a good choice too, actually. So that is the very first parts of the 4 parts for the cook-off. What do we get next? We don't know yet, because we have to wait. Well, that's a good stopping point, because I'm stopping the video anyway. Because this first part is done. Everything's going pretty smoothly, honestly. We got our first contestant. We have her ingredient for her particular dish. Now we just have to work on Diego, and I guess some of the other contestants as well. And I have no idea still what the heck we actually get out of this. Oh, we get an outfit at the end. But what does it look like? I don't know. And I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. And I hope it looks great. So I will see you with the 3 remaining parts. Move forward. In the limited time. Cook-off questline. So thank you everybody so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Alright everybody.